Hey folks, easily the most popular question I get is which ship or which cruise line should I go on for my very first cruise? Well, believe it or not, there is no one answer. It's not a single ship, it's not a single cruise line. It's actually all about you and which ship matches up with what you're looking for. So for instance, number one, food, drink, coffee. Are those things like really important? Like you're a foodie, I want really good coffee, I want to make sure the drinks are top notch, or hey, if I get decent food and I get decent drinks and some okay coffee, I'm good. What kind of entertainment is important to you? Do you want to have like Broadway style shows, like really good Broadway style shows, or if the show's okay, it's okay. You want some good singers in a lounge, you want to have some really good trivia doesn't matter. So what kind of entertainment is going to make you happy when you're actually on board the ship? Pools are a big one because pools are completely different across so many ships because water is really heavy. So pools tend to be smaller on a lot of ships, and on some ships you might have a pool that's just for adults only, and then others you won't. So how important is the type of pool, where they are, how deep they are, and how big they are? How will crowds affect your vacation? If you're on a big crowded ship with a lot of people, maybe you're gonna have to stand in lines from time to time. Is that gonna ruin your entire vacation? Or should you be on like maybe a smaller ship with fewer people? Maybe that doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but you're not going to be in the crowds. Kids are a big factor, and it comes into play a couple of different ways. Now, if you have kids, how old are they? How many do you have? And what do they like to do? Because again, not every ship has everything on it. So does the ship have the types of things that are going to keep the kids entertained? Now, if you're just adults going on a ship by yourself, do you want to have a ship that has fewer kids, or are you okay with having a whole bunch of kids running around? How important is the hotel experience to you on the ship? That's going to be your stateroom. I mean, do you just need a room where I just dump my stuff, I sleep, and I go out? Or would you like the room to have some nice ambiance to it as well? Maybe a nicer bathroom, you want to have a nice balcony with a good view, maybe you want a little bit of extra room, maybe you want some extra pamper things in there, such as your own coffee maker, maybe your own bar. Speaking of pampering, how important is the spa? Is it something, I don't care about a spa? Or if you do care about the spa, what features do you want to have in there, and which features are important? Because while a lot of spas may have similar features, certain spas are going to have a really good this feature, but not so good at that other thing. So what's important to you? And let's make sure that that ship has what you want. And then most importantly, when do you want to sail and where do you want to sail from? Because the ships move around. So at any given time, there's only a finite number of ships in any given port. And so from that whole list that we've just created with you, now we have to go to the port that you want to sail from in the time frame that you want to sail from and try to find the ship that best matches up with what you're looking for. It's rare that we can find everything that you want on one particular ship, but the goal is to get the most things that are going to make you the most happy, because if you get on the right ship for your first cruise, that gives you the best chance of really enjoying everything that cruising is all about. And of course, the number one piece of advice for your first cruise is to work with a travel agent. Whether it's me or one of my many colleagues out there, we learn these ships inside and out. We learn them backwards and forwards. So what we do is we take everything on that list that we just talked about and we match you up with the best possible ship that we can put you on in the time and place that you want to sail. Hey, I'm Walter with Where's Walter Travel, and if we can help you in any way with your travels, please do reach out, where'swaltertravel.com. Have a great day, everybody.